Hello everyone, and hello everyone. Welcome back to the rest stop. In today's video, thought we could end the week with a nice, gentle back massage. So I've got my big fluffy pillow that I will be using as a prop, as you, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So just imagine, if you will, that this is up here, your upper back and shoulders. Your shoulders are these nice corners here on the pillow. Your mid back and your sacrum down here, your hips. Okay. So I just wanted to do a nice, like a refresh, and get you feeling nice and relaxed and ready to go for this weekend. So let me get adjusted here. All right. I just wanted to get rid of the chair and stand up so I could have a better positioning to really make this more realistic. Okay. So just like I always do, just gonna scan your back, sides of your back, down your rib cage, lower back, just kind of feeling around, light pressure, feeling your scapula to see what the difference is. Some people have, one of their scapulas more winged out and one of them is more flat. So I'm just gonna see. Seems like maybe this one's popping out a little bit more, so maybe this right trap is, that right trap is a little tight, and I can feel this subscapularis is, that's decently tender. Okay, I can work on that, and some mid trap will allow you to relax this, get more in touch with those subscapularis muscles underneath, and hopefully let this calm down a little bit. So I can work on that. I can work on, let's see, any of this sore down in your rib cage on the left side. It feels like it might be a little tight. Not too bad. Okay. I can hit that just a little bit. I'm just gonna get on my knees. It's a little bit easier on my back. So what about down here, lower back? Not bad, feeling pretty good since the last time. Okay. SI joints, any pain, tenderness there? Not too bad, it doesn't feel too bad. What about when I go up your spinal column, anything in here? Sides of your spinous processes. Those bumps that you feel in your back, part of your vertebrae. No pain, tenderness when I rub my fingers down here, over the top of them? No? Okay, that's good. What about anything in your shoulders? Maybe a little bit on that right. Yeah, your right side. In here on this this whole right side, with how your scapula's shifted like this, it's kind of winged up. So you've got more space underneath here. You can almost stick my fingers underneath your scapula. So that whole right side is going to be more front leaning, it seems like, with that AC joint in your shoulder, a little tender, a little poppy and clicky, it seems like when you move your arm around, when you rotate it. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll go ahead and get started. I'm just going to kind of do a general scope at first, just to kind of get everything warmed up like I usually do. All right, I'm just going to pull my sleeves up a little bit. They're getting kind of annoying. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and start along this center column. I'm going to go back and forth here. I'm just going to move some blood around, okay? It sounds kind of creepy to move some blood around, but literally what I'm doing is I'm trying to oxygenate that area, bring more blood flow, and open up those tissues. Okay. Just gonna hold down here on your SI joints right here. And push this up on the sides of your spine. Okay. I'm putting most of the pressure on the sides, not directly on top of the bones, but on the sides, like a column. Okay. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna put pressure on the sides of your C7. Your C7, again, as I've mentioned before, is that bump, that big one that pops out more. That's how you can tell what one your C7 is in your neck. Okay, so I'm gonna put my middle finger and my thumb on the sides of that, put pressure, and I'm gonna do the same thing, just downward, okay? So downward. It's kind of at the top of your traps. So we're getting kind of a double whammy with, what I'm doing over here on the sides of your actual spine itself, and then with some pressure treatment here on your trapezius muscles, where they attach into your C7. I said C7. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and forth here. I'm pushing down when I go downward and letting off when I come up. I can already feel this. This is looser. I can already feel that. That has more play. That has more movement now. That's good. That's really good. All right, so the middle of your back, this whole column is pretty good up to your C7 right here. Okay. Any other pain, tenderness now that I've done that? No, that's good. All right. Now I want to really focus on this side right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pretty heavy pressure. I'm going to kind of just put my body on my body weight on your scapula. Okay, so I'm going to push this away, and then I'm going to drag your trap like this, the side of your neck. Your neck would be right here. I'm just going to drag that out towards your shoulder. So I'm going like this. Okay. Again, hand on your left scapula, right trap in my right hand, squeezing and dragging to that shoulder joint. Okay? Just on the left of the right side of your neck, down to your right shoulder, and that gets pretty tender right in here, huh? Okay. This feels good, but tender down in the AC joint. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, this gets kind of aggravated. It used to get real aggravated when I was a swimmer and a weightlifter. I was a weightlifter before I swam, and you're doing this over and over and over again. You're working this your whole back, your whole body, but when you're a weightlifter, a lot of times the front is overpowered. I didn't focus on my posture as much as I should have, and that AC joint kind of takes a toll. It gets real tight and tender, and it's overworked, and it's not properly brought back as much as it's brought forward. We want to be in proper alignment. You don't want to be hunched over all the time, so that makes sense, right? I'm actually going to bring my chair back. Just a little bit less pressure right there. My arm's just going to rest on top of your back, all right? I'm just going to squeeze and hold. You felt a little spasm there. That's good. That's good. I'll do one more time. See if I can get another one. I'm really putting pressure on the right side. Keep getting my left and right screwed up. On the right side of your neck right here on the trap. Get a little spasm again. That's really good. You're probably going to be very sore later on. How's this feeling over here? That's all right? Okay. Good. Now I'm really going to do some work just on the inside. Your scapula's winged like this, right? So I'm gonna work on the inside of that. I'm just gonna kind of remind your brain, which sounds kind of crazy. I'm gonna remind your brain that this muscle needs to do some work, okay? And to do that, do some semi-deep tissue, not too crazy, just bringing it back up into that spot that we just worked right here. I'm just bringing it back up, because I want this muscle to let go and to melt, so that this can fall back into place, okay? Remember, I always say, a strong muscle is a relaxed muscle, or a relaxed muscle is a strong muscle. Weak muscles have to hold on tighter to make sure that they're doing what they should be doing. So we're going to try to correct that. Right now, this is about relieving pain and correcting posture. So this front delt really does need to be, that's why I'm kind of just grabbing and holding. Grabbing on the front of that shoulder. So I want it to let go too. You let this go, this lets go, and the scapula comes back. Right? You get this to let go, scapula comes back. And resumes normal posture. Okay. All right. That seems pretty okay. You know, it's gonna take some time and some proper therapy to really make sure that this stays back, okay? We don't want to be all hunched forward. We want both of them to be nice and flat against the rib cage, right? You don't want to have wings. You're not a bug, okay? I'm just gonna end the massage with a nice, just kind of fingertip pressure. Kind of like this is what they would do in Korea when I was overseas after a haircut, you know? They'd say, "You want massage?" And I would say, "Absolutely," and they'd lean you forward in the chair. Do that for about 15 seconds, and I would get the best ASMR I've ever gotten in my life, and then I go pay him $20 and I'm out. So you're getting a little extra. Serratus might need some work. All right. What do you think? How do you feel? Pretty good. That's good. I'm glad you decided to stop by. If you're new here, be sure to make sure to come back by hitting that subscribe button. I know we're kind of getting out of the role play. That's all right. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. I've got a whole playlist of massage videos. I have no doubt that there's going to be a lot of new viewers on this one. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. And as always, please, please, please have a good rest.